Hi, I'm Emmanuel and welcome to my workbench and welcome to another Friday Fast 5. But this is not a Friday Fast 5, this is a Friday Fast 6. Yes, there are 6 countries left to cover the banknotes that I have in my possession. And so there'll be an extra country at the end of this just so that we can complete this series. This is the last video. So all of the countries that I own have been represented, but there are still some countries that are outstanding. You will see that in a future video that I'm going to explain where we are at. But first, we go to a country that used to be called this, and they decided to drop the first word. This is the country of Samoa, when they used to be called Western Samoa. That's why it's in the W's now. We are going to see Western Samoa, and let's go to the country profile. Western Samoa is an island country in Polynesia in the South Pacific Ocean. Its flag is a red flag with a blue canton featuring the Southern Cross in white stars, and its coat of arms has the Southern Cross on a shield, and with a coconut tree, and it is surmounted by a cross. This is where Western Samoa is located with reference to Australia and New Zealand. And from 1967 to 1997, Western Samoa used the tala. In 1997, Western Samoa renamed itself simply to Samoa. This Pacific nation, South Pacific nation, we have the flag over here, the coat of arms, beautiful brown throughout. I don't see a watermark in that space over here. This is, I don't know what the money is. The money unit is offhand. It says £5, but it might not be pounds. I shoot my country profiles separately, often weeks in advance of actually recording these videos. That's why I might forget from the profile that you just saw to this video now what this is, but we'll see. It is £5. So here you go, £5, Wet Bank of Western Samoa. We have cacao plant over here growing cocoa pods, and a tropical scene on this brown note on the back, mostly brown with blues and reds on the front. Let's see how this guy, this large size note, reflects UV light. I don't see anything on the front, and I don't see anything on the back. From the South Pacific, we head to Western Asia, to the Arabian Peninsula. We are going to Yemen. Let's go check out the country profile. Yemen, or the Republic of Yemen, is a country in West Asia on the Arabian Peninsula. It borders Saudi Arabia to the north and Oman to the northeast. Its flag is a horizontal tricolor of red, white, and black, and its emblem features an eagle with the flag on either side, and on the chest of an eagle, the eagle is a shield with a coffee plant. This is where Yemen is located in West Asia, and from 1990 to date, it uses the rial. Prior to 1990, Yemen was split into northern Yemen and southern Yemen. All right. We have, I'm assuming it's 100 dinars. I might be wrong on the denomination. We have some holographic thread here. We have endemic trees to this area. Decorative window. There is a watermark of the country crest. And on the other side, we have another window and a little scene. So it's 100 rials. Central Bank of Yemen. Very cool. Let's see how this guy reacts under UV light. We have blue and some green fibers. The serial number over here fluoresces and the denomination of 100 throughout. We have bright yellow in the window over here and the window over here. And we can just see the denomination in this window that does not fluoresce. The serial number over on this side is green, and again blue and green fibers throughout. Very cool. And on the other side, We have a wash on the right side of the note, and blue and green fibers throughout. A little wash on this side as well. Very cool. From the Arabian Peninsula and West Asia, we head to Central Europe, and we are going to a country that no longer exists, that broke up, and it was called Yugoslavia. I have a lot of notes from Yugoslavia here. Let's go check out the country profile. Yugoslavia is a former country in Central Europe. Yugoslavia borders Italy to the west, Austria and Hungary to the north, Bulgaria to the east, and Greece and Albania to the south. Its flag from 1946 to 1992 was a horizontal tricolor of blue, white, and red with a red star bordered in yellow. And its emblem is of several flames in the center of the emblem with ears of wheat on either side. This is where Yugoslavia was located in Europe. And Yugoslavia used the hard dinar from 1966 to 1989. From 1990 to 1992, it used the convertible dinar. And from 1992 to 1993, it used the reformed dinar. Finally, there were some more issues. There was the October dinar of 1993, and the January dinar of 1994, and the new dinar of 1994 to 2003. After 2003, Yugoslavia split apart into the modern Croatia, Slovenia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia, Montenegro, Kosovo, and North Macedonia. All right, I zoomed out just a bit so that all of the notes would fit. This is another country that went through a lot of revaluation of their banknotes. So let's start with the oldest one that I have here. This is 100 dinara, or dinars. This one is dated 1978. We have a statue of a person here on a horse. Reds and yellows. The denomination over here, Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. Very, very cool, bright lathe work over here. Then the next one over here is, let's see if I can find a date on this one. This one is 50 dinara. The watermark is of this boy looking the other way. Looking at the fine print over here on the side off camera, I don't see a date, but there might be a date on the other side, but might be a date on the annotation as well. We have some roses here, if you'll just focus. There we go. This one is dated 1990 right there. And we can see what made up Yugoslavia: Bosnia, Herzegovina, Macedonia, Slovenia, Serbia, Croatia, Crna Gora. I don't think that one became independent. And then the same thing over here. So these are all of the internal divisions that became independent countries once the country broke up. Very cool. The next one over here, this one is 10,000 dinara. The date will most likely be on the other side. The watermark is of this girl looking in the other way. Reds and browns. And the date on this one over here is 1992. I don't know what the symbol this is over here. It'll be in the annotation, of course. Very, very cool. On to the next note. Always keeping same styles. 500,000 dinara here. Greens and blues. The watermark this time is of a geometric pattern, and it's on the whole. You can see it, just make out of it here, but it's on the whole note. On the other side, we have a palace, it looks like, or a fortification. This one is dated 1993. Cool. Moving on. This one is 50,000 dinaras, bright oranges and purples. The watermark is of another geometric pattern. This time it's little, you can see it over here. It goes throughout the whole banknote. This one here is dated 1994. A different building over here, a church it looks like. Very cool. The final note has a more modern look. We have a security strip. $20 dinara. Vertical on the other side. If it'll just focus, this one is dated 2000. Very, very cool. Let's see how these guys react under UV light. The first note over here has a wash in the center. The serial number does fluoresce. There seems to be a strip here, and there are greenish yellow fibers throughout. Again, there is a wash on the side, center, and right of the note. The same thing with the little stamp over here. And again, many fibers, many yellow-green fibers throughout. The next note, serial number, glows. And again, there seems to be a strip here and lots of greenish yellow fibers. A yellow wash on the center. The signatories here, and a little bit on the denomination here has a wash as well. The next note, again, the same thing I think as the other one. The serial number and some green fibers. Greenish yellow. There's a little wash over here on this one. And that's about it. You can still see some fibers. Same pattern. This one has orange and yellow fibers. And on the other side, no wash on this side, but more orange and yellow fibers. Next one, again, same pattern, orange, yellow, and blue fibers this time. And the serial number over here does fluoresce. And on the other side, again, the three colored fibers. No other wash. The final one here does have a wash down here. There are green and orange fibers. And on the back, big wash on behind the statue. The serial number does fluoresce, and you can clearly see green and orange fibers as well. Very cool. From Europe, we head to Central Africa, to a country that still exists today, but under a different name. This is when it was called Zaire. And today they're the Democratic Republic of Congo, but this is Zaire. Let's go check out the country profile. Zaire, or the Republic of Zaire, is a large state in Central Africa, bordered by the Republic of the Congo, Central African Republic, South Sudan, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Tanzania, Zambia, and Angola. Its flag is a green flag with a yellow circle on its center and a hand holding a torch. Unfortunately, the pop-up is of the modern flag, and the emblem features a leopard with a spear and an elephant tusk. This is where Zaire is located in Central Africa. And from 1967 to 1993, Zaire used the Zaire as its currency. And from 1993 to 1998, it used the New Zaire. After 1998, Zaire was renamed to the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The first note is bright blue. It is 200,000 Zaires, I believe. Yes. The currency was named as the country was. This is the dictatorship. This is during the dictatorship over here. And the watermark is of the dictator, the gentleman over here, facing the other way. Blues and greens. Beautiful bright note, dated 1992. And on the other side, we have it says Hotel de Monnaie Zaire, so basically the Zaire mint. Very cool lathe work over here, fountain. Beautiful note, beautiful note. The next one, a little bit smaller size, and we're talking about 5 makuta. Again, under the dictatorship still. There is no watermark that I can see, but there is a security strip that goes through the note here. This one is dated 1993. These are 5 new makutas, it says here. And on the back, we have a monument over here. Very, very cool blues and grays. Let's see how these guys react under UV light. So the first one has very definitely bright blue and yellow and green fibers. There is a wash over here, and we can see a multicolored rainbow security thread. I like how bright these fibers are compared to other countries where the fibers are so dim. And on this side, it's just the fibers. Red, green, and blue, or red, yellow, and blue. And the other note, again, a wash on the center of the note, and the blue, greenish, yellow, and red fibers. And on the back, there is a wash, a green wash over here, and you have the greenish, yellow, the red, and the blue fibers as well. Very cool. From Zaire, we stay in Africa, and we go to Zambia. Let's go check out the country profile. Zambia, or the Republic of Zambia, is a landlocked country in southern Africa. It is bordered to the north by the Democratic Republic of the Congo, to Tanzania to the northeast, Malawi to the east, Mozambique to the southeast, Zimbabwe and Botswana to the south, Namibia to the southwest, and Angola to the west. Its flag is a green flag, and on the bottom wave side of the flag there is a smaller flag which is a vertical tricolor of red, black, and yellow, and it is surmounted by an eagle in flight. The coat of arms features two Zambians, a man and a woman on either side of a shield with black and white wavy lines, surmounted by the eagle in flight. This is where Zambia is located in southern Africa. And from 1968 to 2012, it used the kwacha. And since 2013, it uses the new kwacha. 2 notes from Zambia. The first one here is 5 kwacha, mostly brown note. Beautiful bird over here, an eagle of some kind, or a raptor anyways. There is a watermark of, I don't know if it's just gentleman, but he is facing to the right. I don't see a date on this side of the note. Very cool. And on the other side, we have a hydroelectric dam. Orange and green, but mostly brown on this side. Very cool. The next note is mostly purple, has a line, and this one is 5 kwacha. Breaking the chains of slavery, we have, it looks like a yam here. There is a watermark over here of a raptor. I think it's the head of this bird over here. Again, no date on this one. On this side anyways, and here's the bird again. We do have a security strip over here, some reflective elements as well. You can see the denomination here reflective as well. This one does say 2021 in this circle over here, and we have some birds over here on this side over here as well. Very cool, the reflective elements. Awesome. Let's see how these guys reflect under UV light. Well, the first one here, the serial number fluoresces. The signature over here fluoresces as does the serial number on this side. That is it for that note on this side. And on the other side, there is really nothing that fluoresces. On the second note, we have some yellow fibers. There's a little vertical blue strip here, and we have a wash through the left side of the note at the background there. On the other side, another big wash a box with the denomination 5 kwacha. We have the bird that shows up, as well as the red serial number that fluoresces. Some bluish yellow, some greenish yellow fibers as well. Very cool. We remain in Africa for the final country in this Friday Fast 6 and the final country in this series. It is a country reputed because of its horrible inflation. I believe there are banknotes that are in the trillions of dollars on the banknote. And you may know this country in Africa. We are talking about Zimbabwe. Let's go check out the country profile. Zimbabwe, or the Republic of Zimbabwe, is a country in southern Africa. It is bordered by South Africa to the south, Botswana to the southwest, Zambia to the north, and Mozambique to the east. Its flag is green, yellow, red, black, red, yellow, green stripes. It features a white triangle on its hoist side bordered by a black line, and it has a red star with a bird on it. Its coat of arms has 2 antelope on either side of a shield. The shield has a green field with a fortress on it and wavy blue and white lines, and it is surmounted by the bird crown over here. This is where Zimbabwe is located in southern Africa. And from 1980 to 2006, it used the first dollar. From 2006 to 2008, it used the second dollar. From 2007 to 2008, it used the third dollar. The fourth dollar was used in 2009, and the fifth dollar, it was used from 2016 to 2024. And since the 2024, it uses the Zimbabwean gold dollar. Prior to 1980, Zimbabwe was known as Rhodesia. The first note over here, we have $100. Pinks, blues, and oranges. We have this famous rock formation over here. This is dated 1995, right before the terrible inflation started. There is a statue of a bird over here in the watermark, and we have a couple of elephants on the bottom over here. Micro printing throughout, beautiful lathe work on the back, and we have a hydroelectric dam. The elephants are here as well. Very cool. And then the next note that I have here, I believe this is actually a special agro check, and it is $5 billion. I'm now a multi-billionaire. Wait until you see the other ones over here. $5 billion has to be cashed on or before December 31st, 2008. Obviously, it has no value today. We got some giraffes on this side. The watermark is of that bird statue, the same bird statue over there. And on the back, we have what looks like grain silos. Very, very cool. Moving on to the next note, we are talking about thousands, millions, billions. This is $20 billion. Again, dated 2008. We got the stone formation. There is no watermark this time, but you do see what looks like a cow over here. This is actually this bronze thing is of the statue that was the watermark over here, but you can't really see details, but this is a statue of a bird here. And on the back, we have an old fortress, and looks like a plantation of some kind. We can see the cow more clearly on this side. Next, we move to the next note. By this time, they've removed a whole bunch of zeros. We're back down to $5. This is 2009. I think they removed like 9 zeros. There is no watermark on this note. There is a reflective strip over here, yellow and green. The paper actually feels like paper you would put in your printer. Again, a dam and a fish. Yeah, it doesn't feel like cotton. It actually feels like it's made out of paper. Very, very cool. We move over here to $20. We have a holographic strip over here. Again, the same rock formation. This one is dated 2020. There is no watermark that I can see. Very modern looking note. And on the back we have an elephant and the waterfalls. Very, very cool. But that was not the end of it. Oh, you can see the statue here. This is the statue of the watermark that was there, of this bird. But that was not the end of it. They revalued their money one more time. And their banknotes are now, they're not called dollars anymore. They're called zigs, which means Zimbabwe gold. This is 10 zigs. You can see them founding gold bars over here. The watermark again comes back of, you can actually see it now, of that bird statue here. If it would just focus on the paper here, you can just make it out. And on the other side, oh, this might have been the front. I might have had it front to back. Again, the rock formation, a security strip, this, and a QR code. This is dated 2024. 10 zig. Very cool. Let's see how these guys react under UV light. The first number, the first banknote has orange and blue and red fibers. The serial number here fluoresces. This one orange, and this one fluoresces green. You have a little central wash over here as well. On the other side, again, this pattern over here fluoresces, and there is a wash in the background of the note over here, as well as the red and the blue fibers. I don't think that oh, I'm surprised. I was going to say I don't think the AgroCheck has anything, but the AgroCheck does have these greenish yellow fibers. The serial number also fluoresces over here. And we can see red fibers on this side. That caught me by surprise. And the next note over here has, this one fluoresces, the little statue, it does fluoresce purple, and there is an orange wash over here. Little greenish yellow fibers. The security strip fluoresces, and there is a wash on the left side, and the serial number fluoresces. A wash on this side only. No, I see a couple of orangey green, yellowy green fibers as well. The next one here, $5. The serial number fluoresces, as does the security strip to some extent, and the little bird statue. You can see a little bit of the couple of dots here of the yellow-green fibers. On the other side, just the yellow-green fibers. The next note, the more modern note, a wash throughout in that geometric pattern in the yellowish green. There are some red and yellowish green fibers as well. Very beautiful note. The red fluoresces on the star there. And on the back, we have the denomination in a square. The serial number fluoresces over here. And again, it is mostly the background of the note that is fluorescing with some fibers throughout. The final note, we get to see the watermark here, the bright red bird statue, as well as these little white lines here. There is a wash in the center. This serial number fluoresces, and of course, as does the security strip. And on the other side, again, different color on this one over here, and the wash again in the center of the note. Very cool. And that is the last country on the list. I will have follow-up videos on this series, most likely on a Wednesday. I won't take up explanatory videos on a Friday. I'm going to keep the Friday Fast 5 ongoing, where I'm going to be featuring different things in my collection. I will eventually start a world currency collection for my coins, but I'm still gathering coins from around the world. I'm missing very many, but when I hit a critical number, then I will start the series over again. Well, here is the final map. The countries in green show all of the countries that I have all of the notes I wish to collect. The ones in orange show the ones that I am still looking for notes for my typeset, and the ones in white have not been covered in the series because I didn't manage to get a banknote. There will be supplementary videos as I acquire new notes to fill out my typesets. Stay tuned for those. But I hope you enjoyed this series as much as I enjoyed filming it. The discovery of the UV light was eye-opening. Unfortunately, I got my my UV flashlight only midway through the series, so the first several videos of, I think maybe the first half of the series, or the first 15 videos, didn't have any UV features on it. Which is unfortunate, but I'm glad I discovered that. There's so many things pop out. Like this note was quite beautiful with the hashtags, the hash pattern, I should say, all glowing in the background there. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I always appreciate a thumbs up, and I'll see you next week for another Friday Fast 5.